In this video, we investigate two murder suspects accused of stabbing a man to death in an apartment complex, and the case takes an unpredictable turn in the middle of their interrogations.
Your clothing that has your DNA from your sweat, your skin cells, your hair fibers, and only you.
Okay, I see your physical evidence.
1 in 490 quintillion African Americans. That's the probability that they're wrong.
How far is that?
The year was 2004. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, police received a call from an unknown person who claimed that a man had collapsed in an apartment complex courtyard. Police rushed to the scene, and they quickly discover the man lying in the grass. The man had suffered multiple stab wounds to his body. He wasn't breathing, and police quickly realized that the man was dead. The victim was identified as 29-year-old Stephen Souls. Stephen worked as a contractor and was struggling to make ends meet. Stephen's family explains why he might have gone to the apartment complex in the first place. They told detectives that he had a problem with drugs, and the area he was murdered in was a high drug and crime area. They knew he didn't live there, so Stephen most likely went there to get his fix. A couple of hours after Steve was found, detectives received a call about a lead on a potential suspect who lives at the apartment complex. Police found a person matching the description of the suspect right in front of the apartment where Stephen's blood trail started. The suspect is 30-year-old Andre Banks, who is an ex-con with an extensive criminal record. Andre was on parole after serving almost 7 years in prison for attempted armed robbery. Andre lived with his 19-year-old cousin, Charlie Ward. The unknown caller said that the two suspects looked alike, so learning about Charlie was crucial for the case. Detectives now believe Charlie is their second suspect. The next day, detectives got a warrant to search their apartment, and when they went inside, they found human blood smeared on the walls and drops on the floor. They even found a blood-stained white tank top, which the witness described one of the suspects was wearing. But until they can establish that the blood belongs to Stephen, they can't say anything for sure. 2 whole months go by before the lab results are in, and the tank top found inside the apartment had not only Stephen Souls' blood on it, but also Charlie Ward's DNA. This means they didn't have anything that placed Andre at the scene. For all they know, Charlie is the killer, and Andre is just being a good cousin covering for Charlie. They bring them both in for interrogation. The interrogators start with Charlie, and their ultimate goal is to make the 19-year-old boy turn on his cousin.
You understand you're under arrest, you've been charged with first-degree murder, you understand that? And it's based on physical evidence, okay? And I'll fill you in, I'll talk to you, I'd love to talk to you because first-degree murder is the top-of-the-line charge. Your clothing that has your DNA from your sweat, your skin cells, your hair fibers, and only you, okay? We're certain that's your shirt based on DNA. His blood is on there.
Okay, I see your physical evidence.
Charlie thinks the interrogator is trying to trick him, but the interrogator has the evidence to back up his claims.
Look, I'm just so you know I'm not making that. 1 in 490 quintillion African Americans. That's the probability that they're wrong. I mean, be a stand-up guy for Andre if he's not the one who did it. Flip side of it, don't be a punk for Andre if he is the one who did it. Paint it. Don't let somebody else tell it. Because this is what
me I did this, right?
What can we do when a scientist is telling us, hey, 1 in 490 quintillion that it was Charlie who was right there?
That's what I do.
Do what?
I fired that.
Suddenly, they hear yelling coming from outside the interrogation room. When the interrogator goes to check on him, he sees Andre ranting and raving. The interrogator quickly grabs another tape recorder and grabs the opportunity before he decides to not confess.
Did anybody come to you, or did you just decide at this time you want to make a statement?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all. What you want to know?
Charlie is listening to the interrogation from the other room.
Okay, I just want to know what happened. I just want to know the truth.
The man came to my house.
We talk about Stephen Souls?
I don't know. The dead guy, whatever.
Right.
He came there a week before the happened. He robbed me, put a machete on me. He robbed me.
Cut me twice.
He actually cut you?
He cut me twice with the machete. He jumped in the car with his girlfriend, ran off. I didn't see him again until the day of the murder.
Okay.
He knocked on my door again, high on that.
What'd he say?
He asked me for some drugs. I told him to hold on. I went in the house because I recognized him and I grabbed my knife. Okay. I came back out. I said, what you want? He said, I need $40 worth. I said, all right, I got it. I reached for my pocket. He reached for his. When he came out with his knife, I had my knife. I stabbed him once. He dropped his knife. I grabbed his knife, and I stabbed him 2 more times. Somebody pushed me off of him, and I took off running. That's the whole damn story right there.
The interrogator goes back to Charlie armed with additional information.
All right, Andre, give it up. He said he's the one that did it. Heard him? Okay. So now all I need from you is the truth of what your involvement was.
Andre came back and was shaking stuff. And I was like, what happened? He was like, I did something, go look or something. And then just followed. Then I seen blood. And then I ran to go see what's the name, to see what happened. And I seen the dude.
Okay. Is that the truth? Or are you just telling me what you think I want to hear? I want to hear the
No,
truth.
That's the truth.
All right. So you're saying you went up to him after the fact.
That's right.
Charlie, what do you want me to tell the dad, honestly?
I'm just trying to get out of here. I gotta go to work at 3.
Do you understand?
You're under arrest. You're not going anywhere today at 3 o'clock.
The case started with Charlie as the main suspect, but the case was quickly flipped on its head, and from Andre's confession and the evidence from the apartment, they have enough to charge Andre with murder, lacking evidence. Prosecutors decide not to charge Charlie with murder, but Charlie ended up pleading guilty to a lesser charge, which is odd due to his lack of involvement. Andre Banks was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, and Charlie Ward agreed to plead guilty and serve 10 years behind bars. Before you click off this video, I want to give a huge thank you for all the support you have shown lately. Comments like these are truly heartwarming and inspirational. We are almost at 400 subscribers. Thank you for watching the video to the end. And don't forget to subscribe and watch this video. It's really disturbing.